Welcome to Sravz technical series. In today's session, we will discuss how to build the C++ applications we have built so far. In the previous sessions, we only discussed the code base, but we never discussed how the C++ applications can be built. For that, so some of you have asked me how to build the applications, all this C++ code we have built. So I pushed the code to GitHub, and it's available at Sravz public training location. So once it loads, C++ code base is in the C++ directory, training-C++ directory. The whole code base is there, and we have a mono repo. So we have training CPP, training Go, and the Python and Yugo code base as well, and everything is driven off of Docker post file. So I already created a video for building the Golang code, and that code base and that discussion is in Golang crash course page in the first video in the development environment setup. So the C++ development environment setup is also similar to the Golang development environment. So as a prerequisite, if you go through this one, you'll get most of the knowledge. In today's session, we'll just discuss how to build the C++ application. So after you go through that Golang development environment video, this video, then you would know how to open the C++ code in a container. So I opened the C++ code in a container like this. It's running right now in a Docker container, which is running backend CPP code. So once you open it in the container, as you know, we have a make file. So once you make any changes to the code base, all you have to do is run make. So it's already running. I'll cancel it out and then run make. So the make command will build the whole application. So it takes our main.cpp file, bunch of other CPP files, and also will point to the libraries that are used to build the application, and eventually it will build the -cpp, which is executable. So you can give it a try. Try to open C backend CPP in a container. After you go to the backend Go video, you'll know how to open the backend CPP in a container. So once you open the container, run make. So that will build the backend CPP program. Now, the other thing we did is we have deployed this application to the production environment already. So if you go to the CPP Docker environment setup, so this is the container. These are the containers that are running in production. So right now there are 4 containers running in the Sravz production environment. So today I'll test the REST API. So in CPP AWS select in the, let me go back to, yeah. So in Airflow Dask, if you recall, we created a Parquet file which has around 5,000 tickers statistics, and we pushed to S3. And then here we showed how to query the Parquet file using S3 select. So whole of that code is pushed to production. So today I'll show you by querying that in production. So I'll go back to the Thunder client. In the previous videos, if you recall, we have a bunch of Thunder client in the collection, Thunder client collection. We had a bunch of GET requests and all. So I added 2 more GET requests for staging and prod. So if you go to prod, and query. It queries the production environment. So we are getting the data from the production environment. So the URL is different. This is the production URL, and we're getting data from production. And I also updated the bearer token to point to the production environment. So for today, I won't show you how to get the bearer token for production because that is secret. So in a future video, I'll implement an Angular based UI, and then we'll integrate this REST API in Angular and pull the code from S3 using S3 select and display in an Angular grid. So we'll do that in a future video. So for today, I'll conclude the session. So give it a try. If you to build the code base, open the code base in the backend CPP container and then run make, and it should build the code base for you. Thank you for watching.